Hey everyone, Tim Verdawi with All You Need to Succeed. Thank you for watching. Today I'm very excited because I have Karen Richardson. I'm going to interview her today. And who's Karen Richardson? Well, if you are following me and you've seen my Facebook Live of last Friday, you saw the topic, My Wife is Getting Crazy, because I can't stop talking about it. And that was about the Super Affiliate Network, which I joined. And yeah, it's an awesome program. And I joined because of Karen. Hi, Karen. That's because of Karen. And yeah, I thought, how can I introduce the Super Affiliate Network to my Facebook friends better than doing an interview with Karen herself, who had amazing results already with the Super Affiliate Network. So, Karen, thank you for being here.
Oh, it's great to be here, Tim. Thank you for asking me.
Yes. So yeah, we can start talking about the Super Affiliate Network immediately, but I don't think that's interesting. It's more interesting to hear about you, about your story. So yeah, can you tell us a bit more about yourself? When did you always do internet marketing, or when did you got started? Tell us a bit about your story.
Yeah, sure. Well, actually, the job I had before I became an internet marketer, I was actually a school secretary. Although I do have a marketing background way back when, and when I was in my 20s, I was a marketing manager. And when I moved out to the country in the UK, Wiltshire, because I wanted to start a family, I took a sort of fairly low-grade job. But then I'd been there for about 8 years, and I was on maternity leave with my second little boy. And I was just like, do you know what, there's got to be something better than this. There's got to be something else out there. And I started to investigate. And it was July 15, actually, July 15, yeah, that I discovered internet marketing.
Okay.
And,
so how did you discover internet marketing?
Just by doing a lot of web searching, and, you know, I'd looked at sort of MLM, you know, network marketing,
Mm-hmm.
and most of that, you know, always revolved around holding parties and this kind of thing. And I was just, and hitting on your warm market, and that just all made me so uncomfortable. And I just thought, do you know what? We're in the flipping internet age here. There has to be something better. And initially I went to learn it because I was with a network marketing company. I went to learn it so that I could promote myself on the internet.
Yeah.
But what I actually discovered was an internet marketing system, and it's not the one I'm in now. It was the previous one. It's one of the big names.
Okay.
And you know, so I went in, and I was total learning mode. You know, I learned all the stuff as you do. You know, autoresponders and marketing, but there was so much information. It was so overwhelming. But you know, I stuck with it, and I started running my first Facebook ads.
Okay.
One. And I think it took 2 days before my ad account was just shut down.
And did you make money with it?
I mean, the funny thing was, literally within 5 minutes of me placing my adverts, I started getting leads, and I was like, yes,
finally.
This is great. And then, you know, I had got a few leads from that campaign, and then I don't know what it was, because Facebook don't talk to you. They don't tell you why they've shut you down. You get a generic message.
Yeah.
And, you know, I tried appealing. I did actually find a way to get an account up and going again. But I was so kind of shell-shocked from that experience. I thought, oh my God, what am I going to do now? You know, so I decided to just really get my blog up and going and stick to the organic means of, you know, getting leads. And then I had the courage to start running ads again. And, you know, it took me in 9 months. 9 months I was with this company. Okay. I think I got 500 leads in that time, and it cost me about $2,000 for those 500 leads.
Yeah.
Never mind all the leveling up. I mean, I got myself into about $14,000 worth of debt in the end, because every level they promised, you know, the answer basically. You know, it was like, yeah, if you take, you know, go up to this level, you'll get it. It'll all make
more. Yeah.
And it didn't. Frankly, I was really struggling. I was overwhelmed. I was actually on the verge of having to look at the job pages. The situation I was in, because I'd sort of put it all on credit card, you know, because you just hearing invest in yourself. And whilst I absolutely agree, you do have to invest in yourself.
Yeah.
There comes a point where it gets a bit scary. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was sort of my, the first 9 months, it was tough. But I have to say, it was character building and it gave me a flavour. And I knew I wasn't going to let this go, that I really, really wanted to pursue having an internet marketing business, because it's just so flexible, and it just, it's such a great thing to be able to do.
Yeah. Indeed. So working from home is that's the ultimate dream, of course.
Well, exactly.
From the beach with a laptop, everyone says. But
well, I wish, but I've got 2 little boys, and I know you've got family as well, Tim. So it's more a case of just having that flexibility, really, to fit in with them. So if they're sick or you don't have to phone the boss to say, oh, I need a day off, my children are ill. And then, in fact, they've both had consecutively chickenpox. So we've had about 6 weeks of illness with them. Wow. And it's just nice to know I haven't got that, that worry that I'm taking time off work, because it's mine. It's mine.
Exactly. I think freedom is the best thing that you can get.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
I mean, we can talk about money, but the freedom that it gives, that's for me, that's the ultimate goal, of course.
Exactly. And freedom, it means different things to different people. If I was young and in my 20s, I probably would be living the laptop lifestyle.
Yeah, exactly. So when was the turning point for you?
Right. Well, the turning point happened. I remember I was sat at my computer and I was really struggling, and I was watching this couple. They're called Ace and Rich, and we were in the same opportunity. Now, all of a sudden, they started posting all these hundreds of leads they were getting in on a daily basis, and their successes. They started making money online, basically. So I actually reached out to them and I said, guys, come on, what are you doing? Because I'm really, really struggling here. If you could give me any advice, I'd really appreciate it. And
so did you knew them before, or did you become friends?
Not really. No, we were connected on Facebook.
Okay.
I'd never spoken to them before.
Okay.
And they were just showing up in my newsfeed, and I just decided I need to find out what these guys are doing. So anyway, I connected with them. And they introduced me to the Super Affiliate Network, which, as you know, is where I am now, and subsequently on the leaderboard. So, it was quite a turning point for me, a huge turning point for me. So they showed me. It was $1 to sign up at that time. I think it's $7 now. But
you could join for $7 right now.
That's right. Yeah, and it was $1 to sign up. So I thought, well, it's $1, what does it matter? Yeah. And so I actually went through the boot camp that was put on there, and from module 1. Yeah. I mean, module 1, it was just like, why has nobody ever told me this?
Yeah.
I mean, it actually seemed so obvious when it was put in front of you, and then it was every single module. I was like, oh my God, light bulb moment. Yeah. And I just leveled up straight away. Basically, I went to the pro level.
Yeah. So you have multiple levels, right?
Yes, that's right. Yes, it's got multiple levels, so that you can level up, according to what you can afford, basically. Yeah. But I just decided, no, I'm just going to hit my credit card one more time, and I had such faith that this was the right thing to do, and it absolutely proved me right. Absolutely.
Yeah. What made you decide to join the Super Affiliate Network? Where does that faith came from? Because there are a lot of programs out there. What made this program different for you?
It wasn't so much, I mean, obviously Ace and Rich, they introduced it to me, and for $1, I wasn't going to not take a look at it. It was, and really, it was just, like I say, it was just like this sheet had always been lifted off me, and it was like, I can see now, I get it, online marketing makes sense. We're given a proven way to get leads, and hundreds of leads, not just a dribble of leads like we get shown how to convert those leads into sales. I mean, this real detailed stuff, this is in the basic boot camp.
Yeah, exactly.
For 30 days for $7. And every single module, I was just like, I can't believe how much I'm learning. The learning curve was like this, although I've been doing it for 9 months and I had a reasonable grounding.
Yeah.
This was actually giving you an ABC, as basically how to make money online.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and the truth of the matter was, it wasn't that I decided to join. I decided to look at it.
Yeah.
That's the truth. And that's what I'd advise anyone to, it's what I've always said to people, just take a look.
Yeah.
Because if your mind's not blown within those first half a dozen modules, then I really don't know what's going on.
No. Yeah, exactly.
So, for me, I think it was module, I got to module 6 and I just went, I'm all in. It was just an absolute no-brainer because of the level of the education.
Yeah, I had exactly
level above that. So, yeah,
I had exactly the same experience as you had. When I joined, I think I also took the first lesson for free, or I took the exit pop-up, or I just ordered the first boot camp lessons. And I got the first lesson for free, and I had something like, wow, only this first lesson is awesome. I'm going to jump in. And it was, of course, also because I knew you, because you had an interview with Garrett before where you told everyone that you're doing good. And Garrett told us, hey, Karen is a house mom that does really well online. She's making lots of money. And I thought, well, that's Karen. That's a house mom. She has her way of making money online. That's not really the niche I want to work in. So I skipped further. I didn't have much time to look at the Facebook Live. And then later on, I saw your Facebook page. And I think it was also something that you said, it's so easy, the steps that you get from 1 to 2 to 3, how to implement the stuff, that I decide, hey, I'm going to take a look. And I had exactly the same experience that I thought from, whoa, what you're saying, a light bulb. And a lot of things I already knew. But now when you see it in step to step, I said, wow, man, this is really awesome. So I also upgraded immediately. But yeah, it's awesome. And everyone who's watching right now, you really got to do the trial at least.
Absolutely.
And if that doesn't, as Karen said, if that doesn't blow you away, then you can stop, because if that doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. But
I'll even refund it for you.
No, that's exactly true.
It won't cost you a penny. If you really want it, the $7, you'll get it back.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's talk about your results. The headline says it. You made $46,000 over the last 30 months. The last few months you haven't been very active, but when you started, you went head up. So tell us about that.
Yes, it was actually about 64,000. But so when I obviously first saw this, because I connected to a lot of people in the previous opportunity, my enthusiasm, I just literally posted a video on Facebook just saying, wow, guys, you have got to check this out. It's blown my mind. It's completely incredible. And I wasn't really doing it to sell. It was just because I hadn't seen
such a good thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I wasn't going to not share it. My enthusiasm was such for it. And the thing was, this was before I'd started running any adverts for it or any paid campaigns. And the thing was, I wasn't the only one who saw it. I didn't force people to level up as soon as they, after 2 days, virtually everyone who signed up went pro.
Yeah.
So in a very short amount of time, I think it was within 5 weeks, I'd made $8,000. Within, oh crikey, I can't remember the time. I think it was 11 weeks. It was 13,000. But by the time it was 9 weeks, I'd made $27,000 in my first month.
That's awesome.
That's not, because I was particularly pushing it that hard. I was just introducing it to people at this stage because I know there's a lot of struggling marketers out there.
Yeah.
And because they saw the value immediately, exactly like I did, of course they just signed up. They just leveled up straight away.
Yeah.
So I mean, that was my timeline, and I know it's not typical, but then I started following the system and running the adverts, and I started getting more sales then, building my team, because we actually get a second tier of commission as well. So when I take my foot off the gas, I've still got a team still marketing, and I'm getting 20% off of everything that they do.
Yeah, that's what I especially like about this program, that the people that you bring in, when they make money, you also make money. So I think that's an awesome system, because then you also motivate the people that are signed up through your link, and you will be together. You will be happy because together you will have results, of course. So that's
Exactly
awesome.
that. Exactly that. And, there's an awesome coaching system as well.
Yeah,
Coaches are there. They take you by the hand. They really help you with your mindset and really get you into it. That's the other brilliant thing. But also I try and get hands on with my members as well.
yeah,
And, that then gets replicated down. So I know you will as well, Tim, as
yeah.
people jump on board. But it is just, like I say, it's just a mind-blowing system. When you level up as well, it just goes to a whole other level. You get the whole psychology behind marketing. It's not just
Yeah, so if you have to explain to people that are watching right now, and by the way, if you have any questions, feel free to add your questions in the comments below, and we will see if we can answer those questions. But if the people that are now watching, if you have to say, what is the super affiliate network? Because it sounds nice, but what is the super affiliate network? Can you explain that?
Yes, I mean, basically it is a marketing system. It's like the business in a box, and I remember actually when I signed up with the first marketing system that I was with, I remember just thinking, oh my God, everybody is going to want to do this.
Yeah.
And then you start spamming your timeline and that never really goes very well. But I'm a lot more, subtle with my marketing.
Yeah.
But yes, I mean, basically, you are learning how to become an online marketer. But you are taught a very specific way to make money online, to grow your email list, to follow up, to create sales. But then at the next level, you are taught to really get into the whole psychology behind the marketing and building on your, the attractive character, which is really putting yourself out there, being polarizing, so that people can relate to you. So for me, for the longest time, I don't know why, but I kind of didn't deny it, but, I didn't talk much about being a mum because I was like, oh, there's more to me than being a mum.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is, it's why I do what I do. People are attracted to me because I'm a mum, because
exactly.
I can do this. I've got two little boys. They're now 3 and 5. It's given me that time freedom. I mean, to give you an example, Tim, I spoke about it earlier, but with my 2 little boys, they both had consecutive bouts of chicken pox. So they had their school holidays. I've not been very well. I've literally had 2 months out of the business where I've really not done very much at all. I've done the odd post on Facebook. Yeah. And I made $7,000 in May.
Wow, the last month.
Yeah, the last month I just made $7,000, and I really, really haven't done that much because the system,
it's working for you.
It's kicked in. I've had people upgrading. Obviously, you joined my team as well. So it just goes to show how powerful it is, basically.
Yeah, absolutely. So when people want to join, as you say, you didn't really want to say you're a house mom. By the way, I see a lot of women in there that are making great results. Yeah. Betsy, I think she's called Betsy, right? She's Betsy. On every leaderboard right now, and she started the end of last year. So yeah, they're great people. So for who is the Super Affiliate Network? Is that for everyone, or what level of marketing experience do you need to have to join the Super Affiliate Network?
Yeah, you can come in completely inexperienced. And it's for experienced marketers as well. I mean, after 9 months, I had learned a lot. I'd learned, how to present myself online and all that kind of thing. I'd been doing videos but, for me to go in from one system that is a very, very well-known system that's supposed to have all the answers, and I was confused and overwhelmed. And I think this is what happens in a lot of these bigger systems, to come in and just go, oh my God, I get it now. It just makes sense, And as I say, I just think, if you just don't take a look at it, if you take a look at it and you decide it's not for you, that's fair enough. But
Yeah.
I would say to anyone,
Yeah, it's something that you want to shout from the rooftops. That's what in me.
it
Like,
really
hey
is.
guys, you need to see this. You really need to see this. But that's not the way how it works.
I know, I
So
know.
yeah,
Just because we say you should take a look at it, I know people
it's
don't
yeah,
really, but
it's so good. You want everyone to know that
yeah,
this is
exactly.
that there's more life also outside JV Zoo, for example, where you can where you can make
It is,
lots
yeah.
of money. So
But
yeah,
everything you learn, you can apply it to any other affiliate product.
absolutely.
Once you build a list, of course, you've got that outlet then to learn, because you're also taught how to follow up email. And I didn't know anywhere else that actually taught you how to follow up.
Exactly.
You know, that you can actually do it in such a way that you can use other products as
Yeah,
well.
that's the great thing about the super affiliate network. Everything you learn is not specifically for the super affiliate network, not for the products that are in the super affiliate network.
Yes,
The stuff that you learn is globally. You can use that for everything to get results. Yeah, to be a super affiliate, to say so. And
exactly that. And now, since being in the Super Affiliate Network, I've joined a couple of network marketing companies that I really like the products. And now I know how to market them properly,
yeah,
without doing all the sort of network marketing things. It can all just happen, from what I've learned with the Super Affiliate Network. It is just such a great learning platform for me personally. Misha Wilson, the founder, he's
yeah,
always in, we have our private Facebook group. He's
hmm,
always in there giving lives. Every month he's on like this pro webinar that all the pros can jump on, and he will give, his feedback on your work, on your blog, on your, if you're doing webinars, you know,
yeah,
he's a great guy. And if you're, then there is another level above pro, which
yeah,
is Maui, and I think there's some more coming because it's only
yeah,
just over a year old, this company. The Maui level, which is the $10,000 level, we get literally, he's over our shoulder. We go out to Maui because he lives in Maui,
yeah.
and he teaches us, this stuff over our shoulder, webinars, just everything you need to know to become
Yeah.
a affiliate.
Yeah, that's also what I really like about this is that you can come with your work. Last week also came to a webinar, or yeah, it's a webinar, and everyone brings his work, and together we're going to look at this work, and there will be a six-figure earner or higher that will look at our work and tell us what we have to change. And I think that's very powerful. A lot of people can use that to get some input from outside instead of being lonely behind your computer building all your funnels and your stuff. It's great that you have other people also that will just say how it is. For
Yeah.
example, I had a video. I thought, well, it's good. It's how I have to do it. And hey, they said you have to do it a bit different. Do it in so and so. That's what I really like. That you also get a personal. Yeah, it's personal coaching.
Yeah.
And that's with the pro level. But also when you don't go pro, there are daily webinars which you can join. I mean, the community. Maybe you can tell about the community.
Yes, absolutely. I love the community. They're very friendly, very helpful. If you've got a problem, you drop a question in the Facebook group, people do come back to you and
Yeah,
try to help you out as much as they can. We have Monday to Fridays, we have what we call the Freedom Call, which is a mindset call. I'm one of the presenters once a
yeah,
week on that. And, last week I was talking about the Facebook strategies I
yeah,
use. Prior to that, I was talking about my mindset strategies, and it's all stuff you get to learn from all the top earners. There's the inner circle, which is once a week, which is with our very top. I mean, I'm second on the leaderboard. Ace and Rich
hmm,
are the top earners, and they're always giving away so much good stuff that
yeah,
really, really helps you on this journey. It's just, I can't sing its praises enough. I mean, it's changed my life.
yeah,
It's actually meant that not just that I can work at home, but that my husband
hmm,
can actually now start pursuing something he's passionate about.
yeah,
Instead of, he's still working, but, he can now sort of take his foot off the pedal, if you like, and actually start, doing what he wants to do.
yeah.
What he
Exactly.
wants to do. So that's how much it's freed us up. I mean, it's not millions
Hmm.
yet.
Yeah, because that's the life that we all want. That's the life that we all want. We all want to get in that freedom, and yeah, I believe the super affiliate network will absolutely help you by getting to that lifestyle that everyone is longing for. So yeah, and what makes the super affiliate network convert so well, do you think?
I just think it's the coaching, it's the one-on-one coaching,
Because everyone who joins already gets the coaching, right?
yeah, everybody,
Everybody.
whether you
Yeah,
pay $7 or you go in at a higher level, it's entirely up to you. You
yeah,
get coaching.
yeah,
There's and obviously the daily webinars you can jump on if you just need a little bit of a lift.
yeah,
But it is just those. It's a boot camp, because
yeah. Absolutely.
what level you're at, unless you're Frank Kern or someone maybe. But
Yeah,
I don't, or Russell Brunson, but whatever level you're at, it is just you just go, oh my
yeah.
god, how did I not?
I totally agree. I also have someone signed up through my link. I contacted him, and he's a well-known vendor, also an experienced marketer for over, I think, 10+ years. And he also saw the program. He said, "Wow, this is good stuff."
Yeah,
And I think indeed it's for every level. It's for everyone interesting because especially that you got multiple levels. You can stay at the level where you are and you can make nice money, but you can also upgrade. So for the more experience, you can say, okay, I'm going to upgrade,
yeah.
and I'm going to make the bigger the high ticket sales also. And yeah, that's
Exactly. I mean, I'm level. I'm at the top level
yeah,
because once you start making money, there's no point. You might as well just position yourself
yeah,
to make the big commissions because they do come.
yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah, and not to mention that the one-on-one training at that level as well is incredible. So yeah.
So if anyone is watching and you have questions, feel free to answer that, or feel free to ask them in the comments. I don't see any questions. I can check on my Facebook timeline if there are questions. No questions, right? You're still there, Karen?
Yes, I'm still
Yes. Okay. I saw you talking, but I didn't hear you. So,
yeah.
yes.
I can't recommend it enough. Are you working on any other exciting? Is that a question for me there, Gareth?
Yeah, Gareth, for you is that question, Gareth. So,
Oh, you should ask that, Gareth.
I think I already know what you're talking about, Gareth.
Yes,
Something weekly, maybe.
I think it might be. I think it might be. I am going to be collaborating with the very gorgeous Gareth Dane. And we are holding a weekly internet marketing kind of chat and advice live. It's going to be on Gareth's page or his timeline. I'm not quite sure which yet. It's going to be 6:30 on Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. UK time. So that's GMT +1 at the moment. And we're just going to be really keeping the BS out of it. We're just going to talk about online marketing, sort of our own personal experience, the do's, the don'ts,
Yeah, it's
and
awesome.
keeping it real. It's going to be called Keeping It Real. And it's going to be me, Gareth Dane, and Rob Rees. So,
Yes.
we're excited about that. Our first show is on Wednesday.
Awesome, man. Hey, Garrett, well done. Now you got some free.
There you go. A free plug.
Let me see. No more questions. By the way, if you want to check out the Super Affiliate Network, probably you have seen the link already. Let me see if you can see there. You can go to timverdouw.com/San and you can check out the Super Affiliate Network. Yeah, again, I was blown away when I joined the Super Affiliate Network. I already made money online. I already knew how to do things, but yeah, since I joined San, it's yeah. As I said Friday, I can't stop talking about it. And that's what you see our enthusiasm also right now in this Facebook Live, that this stuff is so good and this stuff is going to work for everyone. I almost can guarantee you I can guarantee if you implement everything that you learn in this boot camp, it will bring you results. And I can't wait to get started with everything. I just went through the whole boot camp, so I really have to set up everything. But yeah, hey, I went out now to Facebook Live to tell everyone about it. But I can't wait to get started with it. This is such good stuff. I haven't seen such a good program since I've been online, since I'm doing internet marketing. And it's exactly what you're saying, Karen. It's like now I see the light that everything falls in place. Everything that you already knew and extra things that I didn't knew all fall in place. And all it's a 21-day boot camp with a personal coach. So you will start with the first three modules, and then you will connect with your coach, and your coach will help you to go through the boot camp. You can ask anything what you want with that coach. You just have a personal session, and then you go through the rest of the boot camp. You will have another session with your coach, and it's very powerful. And also, the whole community, that's also something great. The whole community behind it, it's so super duper active. The energy that's in that group also. I mean, every day you got webinars. Every day there are meetings where you can learn from. You can ask your questions to anyone. Anyone is willing to help. For example, I also had some questions that I had, and I answered those in the group. I asked, hey, does someone have some material on this? And they send it to me, PDFs, etc. It's so powerful because, of course, you can do it alone, but it's better to do it together. And I think that's also the power of the Super Affiliate Network, that there's a whole group behind it. It feels like one team. We're in this together, and we're helping each other. It's not like, hey, I want to make all the sales. I'm not going to tell you everyone, because the market is so big. The market is bigger than Facebook, than your Facebook friends, than only that. And that's also what you're going to learn. You're going to learn how to make traffic. You're going to learn how to make from those traffic, how to make those traffic sales, for example. There will be learned so much in the Super Affiliate Network that it blew my mind. It blew Karen's mind also, and it still does. And it's also still in the development, right?
It is developing. We are told that it's since I started. I mean, it was a real kind of basic, when I started, and there's been so many changes since. Misha Wilson, Jason Gazaway, they're always implementing new, ways to just improve conversions. I mean, that's what we're working on mainly is how to improve conversions all the time. Misha's last live, he said, I've got loads of exciting updates. Tell you all about them soon. He keeps us in the loop, which is something else I love. He's very hands-on as a CEO. He gets stuck in there. He actually, he will do one-to-one webinars as well. At pro level, it's once a month. At Maui level, it's once a week. You actually get to talk to Misha on a weekly basis. So it's just a fantastic system. You can't fail to get results.
Yeah, well said.
If you're not sure, take a look. It costs $7. And if you really didn't like it, you can get those $7 back. So.
There's a money back guarantee indeed. But I will be ashamed if I would do that. But that's up to you. Let's see. Oh, Rick Tenney. Let's see. Had my first session with my coach this morning. Great stuff. Rick is actually one of the persons who joined through my link, and I contacted him. And it's great to hear, Rick, that you like it. That it's great stuff. So thank you for mentioning that. Let's see, what do we have more? We certainly are. Can't wait. Sorry, Tim. No, you're welcome, Garrett. You're my Facebook friend, so you make some advertisements on my Facebook Live. No problem. Let's see. Maybe you can answer this question, Karen. It's from Philip. He says, how long does it take to set up the whole funnel?
Yeah, I suppose it really depends on your level of understanding of setting up funnels. Because what we haven't mentioned actually is their done-for-you system. I mean, you can actually, they've got what they call a co-op, and all you need to do is buy traffic or put money into the co-op. They will drive the traffic. They will follow it all up for you. That is instantaneous. That is set up. That's good to go. It's in your links. But if you want to set it up yourself, I mean, if you've already got an autoresponder, if you've already got a website, it's just a case of linking the pieces together, and it doesn't take long at all, to be honest with you. But it depends how much you've got in place already. So,
exactly, and that's the nice thing. You can choose if you want to do it yourself, or you want to do the Super Affiliate Network to do it for you. I think that's the nice thing about it.
Yes, so, exactly.
Let's see. Hey guys, do you got more questions? Then put them in the comments, and we'll be glad to answer those. So is there anything more you want to say, Karen, or have we said everything? Now do you think, well, of course we can't stop talking about it, but...
Of course. I mean, for me personally, it's my primary business. It's allowed me to also, set up other income streams as well because of my knowledge that I've gained from it.
Mhm.
I love it. It's a great. I just think it's great for whatever level you're coming in at. Most people who sign up, they love it straight away as well.
Yeah.
As Tim says, and I know. I remember when Tim signed up actually, and I was really surprised because I'd seen him, and he was doing like interviews with like Sam Becker and some quite influential people in the market. I thought, why the hell is Tim signing up?
Because it's good. Yeah.
Exactly. And, I was thrilled you did, so it's fantastic.
Yeah.
But I just recommend just take a look. It
Yeah.
doesn't cost you anything really, $7 up front. You get it back if you really don't like it. But I can guarantee you, if it had that effect on me, if it had that effect on Tim, and it's having an effect on other marketers, you've just got to take a look, basically.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I don't see any more questions, so I think we said enough today. I
Great.
think if people don't see our enthusiasm now, then they will never see it. But thank you very much, Karen, for being on this Facebook Live. I really appreciate that you came here to tell your story.
You're very, very welcome, Tim. And obviously, I'm delighted to have you on board. I hope this, this gives you a boost. But it's, guys, you're not doing it for Tim. You're doing it for yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, and because, like I say, it's just the amount of knowledge that you get from it, from basic level, it just blows you away. So I would just say, just go for it. Basically, do yourself a favor.
Okay, well, thank you very much for those last words from you.
Thank you.
Everyone, thank you very much for joining this Facebook Live. If you like it, give it a share, give it a like, give it a whatever you want. Really, if you got some value out of this, some words. But if you want to check it out, go to timverdouw.com/SAN, and you won't regret it. I promise you that. So thank you all for watching, and hope to see you in my next Facebook Live. Thanks. Cheers, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.